Hello, welcome everyone to the X1 Bros. This is podcast number 28. We are your positive gaming and Xbox One community. Hoorah!
Hoorah!
We've got a great show for you today. I look forward to these shows every week.
Me too.
Telling everyone that.
I don't. Just kidding, I do.
Fine. As always, I am joined by the bros, the X1 Bros. First and foremost, if you can't convince them, confuse them. It's Mr. McSpicy, Mark Haywood.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know where to go with that one, so
No, the motto he lives
you
by.
just confused me.
Yes. Second, whenever he finds the
Well done. Check that up. Confusion.
Yes. Sorry, I was trying to speak too fast. Whenever he finds the keys to success, someone changes the locks. It's Jordtheman. Jordan Paskett.
Hi.
The usual intro right there. Last but not least, I can handle pain until it hurts. I'm X1. We are the X1 Bros.
Oh my gosh, I like that one.
I know. I think
Wow.
people can relate to that
I can
one.
handle pain until it hurts. Whoa.
Anyways, we got a good show for you. Let's get some house cleaning out of the way. First and foremost, our Madden Connected franchise is postponed / temporarily suspended. Everybody's just playing Destiny. We've got a lot of things going on, and it's just too hard to connect. We had a ton of people join, but it's too hard for everyone to connect right now, so we're going to rethink how we're going to do that. Stay tuned, and we'll figure something out. I'm thinking maybe something with Ultimate Team, because you can just challenge one-on-one. You never have to... You don't have to... It's not like a weekly thing. You know what I mean? Anyways, we will rethink it, so I apologize everyone that was excited for that. Or if one of you want to host it and put it together... and have it figured out, let me know, and we can promote that league on here. Right, guys?
Yes.
Mr. McSpicy just pulled out some fries, and I am jealous.
You want one? Here, take one.
Try one of those. Ooh, it's warm.
Oh,
you're still warm.
You're dang right. When I show up 10 minutes late, there's a reason.
It's still warm. Nice. Very nice. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. Jordan, what's going on in the world that is Xbox One this week?
Okay.
He's eating fries now.
All right.
You want to drink?
No,
take a swig. I
Those
can.
were pretty big fries.
Why, thank you.
Okay. The third Trials Fusion DLC plunges into the abyss on October 7th.
Woo!
Wow.
I read that right off the page.
No, that's a good title.
Yeah. Okay, this is the third piece of downloadable content for Trials Fusion. It'll launch on October 7th. It's called Welcome to the Abyss. Welcome to the Abyss. It adds 10 tracks, 24 challenges, as well as 5 new achievements. This track is a part of the Season Pass, so if you have the Season Pass, you don't need to worry about buying it. If you don't have the Season Pass, it's a standalone DLC for $4.99, which it's not too bad.
That's not
$5
bad at
for
all.
10 tracks.
Yeah.
Trials is a super fun game. If you go and look at the screenshots, it's actually pretty cool. I've actually posted it on our Facebook page. It's an underwater theme, as you can, the abyss, underwater. It's pretty cool looking.
Pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Get that on October 7th.
Get it.
So,
Trials
more
is a great
DLC.
Game. Great game.
Great.
Titanfall has its third and I believe final DLC map pack that is included with the Season Pass. It's titled IMC Rising. It actually came out yesterday on Thursday. It has 3 new maps, one called Blackwater, another called Zone 18, and the third one, and which I think will probably be my favorite, called Sand Trap.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I like Sand Trap is because it's kind of like that map Rise. You remember where it was just like straight up and you can do the buildings throughout the whole map? Rise, yeah, you're kind of like under. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, it's kind of like that, but in reverse. Instead of it shooting straight up, it shoots straight down into these like fuel reservoirs, and you can run between those. Yeah,
And you can go places quick.
but if you fall into those, you die because
it
they're.
looked
It looks
cool.
really cool.
I was
Making
watching
it
the video with you just a
risky.
minute ago. Yeah,
Yeah, so it looks pretty cool.
Risky business.
I watched the trailer last night as well as just before the show again. It looks pretty cool. But those are the 3 maps that came out yesterday. It is a part of the Season Pass, so if you bought the Season Pass, do not buy it, or else you will be charged twice. If you don't have it, it is also a standalone for $9.99. Titanfall's a fun game, and that map trailer actually does look pretty cool. That one is also on our Facebook page if you guys want to check it out. And of course, we're going to talk about Destiny again.
later
Probably
on,
for, like-
and like probably
Probably
this
for like
special-
the next month in the news. Because anyway, Destiny is coming out with a new patch 1.0.2. This
coming
will,
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will arrive next week. The 1.0.2 patch will go live next week and include several changes to the Cryptarch and Engram experience. So this is an answer to all the I hate the loot system comments.
Okay.
So,
we're going to figure out what's going on?
Yeah, so I'll read off some of the patch notes here. These changes guarantee that engrams will always decode into items at or above the quality of that engram. So no more getting a legendary and hitting a blue. Which was Mr. Mix. I think you have like 10 legendaries and like 0 legendaries out of those, don't you?
Yeah, I've lost. You think Blizzard has your name? Or Blizzard?
Bungie.
Blizzard has your name.
Yeah, Bungie
has your
mine
name.
too.
I always mix those two up.
Because I remember you would be like, "Dang it!"
Every time I would get a purple drop essentially, and it was an engram, blue or green.
Yeah, so
that's the worst when you get a green.
In the words of Bungie's, engrams will always decode into items at or above the quality of that engram. End quote.
Okay.
So that is what they said.
Well, are they making that drop less then to counteract how it originally was, or?
Let's find out. Let's find out together.
Oh my gosh, dude! I'm gonna hold on.
No,
Let's do this.
I already know the answer, but I just want to tell everybody.
I'm
so
ready.
anyway, legendary engrams will always produce legendary or better quality items, including materials or exotics. Rare engrams will always produce rare or better quality items. Rare engrams will have an increased chance to produce legendary quality items. So
that's blue.
Yeah, that's blue.
So rare can become legendary.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
But
I've had that happen
can't become
one time.
Yeah,
one time.
basically, yeah. So you can go up, but you can't go down. Whereas
So
before
I
it was
wonder-
they could
You
go
gotta
anywhere.
get up to get down.
Yeah, why did nice? Why did they not have that? I mean, what was their reasoning behind having it kind of random?
I don't know.
in the
They
first place?
probably just. I mean, they just released probably behind closed doors that worked, right? But to a general public of millions
Yeah.
of players,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, how many times has the game launched and completely changed systems? I mean, a lot, or mechanics, right? A lot. I mean, it's an ever-changing, and that's Destiny. I mean, part of their 10-year plan, an ever-changing world. In my opinion, I'm glad because the loot was.
It was hard to
It's
understand.
not. It's just
There's
like
a
it
reason
was fully random. I think they wanted to make it difficult, and that's all good and fine, but
It was.
it was
pretty
difficult
bad.
but not rewarding in some way. You know what I mean?
And the most rewarding thing I did was shoot at a cave.
Yeah, see, you know what I mean?
That was like awesome.
So
Do you know how big my smile was for like 6 hours straight, just shooting those bad boys? It was
Anyway,
Speaking of caves,
well, we'll get into that in a minute.
Oh,
that was a nice segue.
Okay, there's activity changes as well. Daily heroics, weekly heroics, and the Vanguard Tiger playlist activities will include rare and legendary engrams in addition to their existing rewards.
Nice. I did some
So, yeah.
daily heroics last night.
Which is pretty cool. Item changes. Ascended materials have been promoted to legendary to closer associate them with the gear they're used to upgrade. So just, yeah. Easy for people to understand.
Easy
now.
peasy.
Legendary engram items that exist in your inventory will be demoted to rare quality when the patch goes live, so decode them while you can. But let's be honest, even if you don't, we all know they were blues already. That's what they said. But anyway, yeah, so make sure if you have a blue in your thing, because it sounds like they're kind of changing all the loot and stuff, you know. But anyway, and then also only engrams that drop after 1.0.2 launches are subject to this change. So, anyway. And that's the patch notes for next week's patch.
Going live next week.
All right, so we all know that the loot cave was nerfed.
Yes, it was, and it nerfed the night I was trying, or the day I was trying to catch up to you guys so I could do the raid. And I spent like 4 hours and got nothing. I went up
funny.
0 levels in light.
Oh, that's so
0. and then I
And then
see
you saw the patch.
yeah, the loot cave is no more.
But
There
people are calling another loot cave. They call it Loot
Yes.
Cave 2.0.
Yeah.
is it
saw-
better? Does that mean
it
it's
is
better?
also on the Earth Cosmodrome?
It is also on the Earth. Basically, Earth is full of loot caves.
Yes.
So anyway, players actually found another loot cave. They're calling it Loot Cave 2.0. It is in the Rocket Yard area.
It is a Rocky Yard. I put a video up on Facebook.
So you can go see it.
Go check it out.
Yeah,
See
but
what
it's
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 at.
in the
Seen that
Rocky Yard. So head there.
Let me
check
see
out
what
the
I'm going to
video.
be doing tonight.
It shows you how to do it. It's really cool. So if you were really into the Loot Cave, which I know a few people that really were,
Although,
Loot Cave 2.0.
depending on when you're listening to this podcast, it might
it might be patched
nerfed
by
too.
then. So.
But
But anyway, that's Loot Cave 2.0. All right, enough with Destiny. Now we get into Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. That comes out this Tuesday, and reviews have already started popping out. It's mostly got positive reviews. IGN gave it a 9.3. GameSpot gave it an 8. I don't always trust those guys, but it's nice to see them give a good score to a game for once.
I watched gameplay of Mordor. Looks so good. Comes out Tuesday. Good.
What happened right when I walked in this room? When I walked in, you were doing...
Oh,
I downloaded I have it preloaded, everybody. We just bought it right now. That just happened.
It did. It did.
And we will play midnight on Monday. Well, at 1 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Yeah, /Tuesday.
Oh,
yeah, it's
I
one.
think I'm getting sick. I don't think I'll be able to work that day. I feel faint.
That's
Tuesday.
such a shame.
I might be able to. I might be able to hammer it out Monday.
Maybe this will help.
I might be able to power through Monday and go, but I just Tuesday. I might be sick.
All right.
You know what's funny is like your boss is going to listen to this one day.
I know. Luckily, I work with all women, and they're older women, so they probably don't listen to this podcast.
Well, I mean, come on. That's probably like the majority of who listen to us, right?
Yes, older women.
I mean, we talk about Candy Crush sometimes, don't we?
Hey, I have news about that, actually.
Do you really?
No.
Okay, now that we've offended all...
Candy Crush, here it comes.
Anyway, IGN gave it a 9.3, GameSpot gave it an 8. The reason I mentioned that, I know I'm not a big fan of them reviewing all the time because I feel that they gave... I don't know. We'll get into that later. But anyway, the reason I mentioned that is because the game does look really cool, and I actually am excited to really play it.
It looks good.
Speaking of reviews, real quick, did you guys happen to see the video that I posted I tweeted out, called The Point?
The Point.
Yeah, it was excellent. It talked about why they think there's such a disconnect in reviews.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I'm going to...
Excellent. Go check it out. We'll talk about it afterwards. Anyway, sorry to interrupt your news.
All right, Forza Horizon 2 will have incredible, unquote, post-launch support, and Playground assures that. Man. So Forza Horizon, they were saying, Playground Games said they're in it for the long haul. Creative director Ralph Fulton talked up the game's post-story completion and content and promised, quote, incredible, unquote, DLC support after launch, hinting at creative uses for the Xbox One's networking features.
That Ralph, he's a good guy.
So, pretty cool. And I'm actually, I
it's so polished.
I don't know what I'm going to do because I really do want Forza Horizon 2, and we just got...
Sounds like you might have to make a purchase this year.
Yeah, so I don't know. In other Forza news, if you go to the Microsoft Store, you can pre-order Forza. You'll receive a $10 gift card that you are not able to use that night. You have to come back and use it again later, which sucks. But you get a $10 gift card, and you will also receive a pre-order exclusive in-game code to unlock the Audi RS4. So if you're an the Audi RS4 Avant. Yeah. Avant. So if you're an Audi fan, then pre-order your game from the Microsoft Store, and you will get that code.
Get yourself to drive an Audi.
All right.
Can't drive one in real life, but I can drive one in the game.
Into Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, I saw this story.
Because
I saw this one.
I am excited for that game. Mm-hmm. So, Sunset Overdrive, it's official and has been announced. Sunset Overdrive will run at 900p and 30 frames per second.
I have a comment about this.
Okay.
Just once you're done.
Okay. The reason...
Continue.
The reason they're saying the reason it'll run at 900p 30 frames per second is because they have a lot of physics and stuff going on screen, so they had to lower the resolution and stuff to put that. It's basically it's a balancing act when you get to that point, right?
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So this doesn't necessarily bother me.
Doesn't bother me.
900p I'm completely fine with. I really don't care.
Fine.
30 frames per second, a little disappointing. Wish it could have been 60. I know that I agree with Mark when he says I care more about frames per second than I do resolution, especially when it's this close, 900 1080p. You know, I'm a little bummed it's not 60, but I think it'll still look good. I've seen trailers and gameplay; it still looks good.
So Destiny runs at 30 frames a second.
It runs at 60. I thought.
Nope, 30. Does really well.
We've been playing on 30 frames for a long time.
Yeah. And
no. I thought Destiny was 60 on the newer consoles, 30 on the other one.
It's 30.
But it is 1080p though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with it. I think where you mostly notice it is PC, and I think the PC mentality is creeping into consoles because, in all honesty, I was watching a guy talking about Destiny and saying I was really bummed about 30, and on a PC, I really noticed that he does mostly PC reviews and Let's Plays. And he said, but on consoles, you really don't notice it like you do on a PC for whatever reason.
Is it because your face is not 3 inches from
it's
the
not
monitor?
3 inches. I think you don't have the tactile speed of a mouse either, and a keyboard, and so you don't know that you're on a controller.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but Destiny's.
It feels great.
I don't think I think 60 frames is smoother, and where you notice 60 frames, I don't notice when I'm playing Metro, for instance. When I turn around and watch what I've recorded, that's when I notice. It's like, ooh, that is smooth. But while I'm playing, don't notice it as much.
Yeah. Well, Ted Price did tell IGN, this game really does push the limits when it comes to number of enemies on screen, so it was useful for us to have more CPU juice to help with physics, navigation, and AI, end quote. So,
Yeah.
yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Little disappointed it's not in 60, but that's okay. I mean... Well, right now I kind of have no opinion because the game's not out yet. So if the game looks like crap when it comes out, then I'll tell you. But if it doesn't, as of right now, I'm so excited for Sunset Overdrive.
If it has great AI and great gameplay, that's what's important.
I mean, look at 1001 Spikes, right?
Look
you
at
love that game.
Look at Pac-Man. How awesome is Pac-Man?
I think I'm the only one that likes
Okay.
1001 Spikes.
Okay.
So
Pac-Man, freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It's running 60 frames a second.
heck yeah, Joust. Remember Joust? That was my first co-op game. That's one of my favorite games of all time.
Anyway, so I'm
Pit,
still...
but I never understood Pit.
You don't have to understand it. You just jump over stuff onto a vine.
Onto an alligator head.
So anyway, I know there's a lot of people out there that were disappointed in this and that, but hey, let's wait till the game launches and see what it's like. I'm still excited for the game. I still think it looks good, and I can't wait to pick it up. I think I'm like one of the only ones in this room that's excited for that game. But.
Well, I mean, I've still yet to be wowed.
I
think
am
that's what I'm waiting
skeptical.
for.
Skeptical of that game.
Also in Sunset Overdrive
But I'm
news,
interested.
they made a live-action commercial, which is actually it's kind of stupid.
Spoiler alert!
I don't know. I didn't.
Comedy is in the eye of the beholder. They were trying to be funny.
Yeah, they were trying to be funny, but I was like, meh.
But yeah, well,
I chuckled a little.
I had a nice smirk.
I wasn't
Gave me a
like
smirk.
dying laughing.
It made me feel good.
So anyway, I don't know. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. They came out with a new commercial. Sunset Overdrive comes out on October 28th, I think it is. Yeah, 28th. So, check out the commercial.
okay.
All right. Games that came out this week on Xbox One. Kick Beat. If you want to kick and beat, that's your game. And it came out on the Xbox One this week.
Cool. I've never
heard
of that.
seen it.
All right. Castle Storm Definitive Edition.
Almost bought this today at work. Almost.
Came out. I know it does look pretty cool. I might buy it.
Yeah,
because it's not that expensive. But anyway, Definitive Edition Castle Storm came out on the Xbox One this week. Boom. Defense Grid 2, DG2.
I never got into the
Also
defense
came out
grids. I know that they're
this
super
week.
popular.
Yeah, they're
and
pretty
on the
popular.
360.
I think I have to be in the mood to play them.
Really?
I have nothing against them.
Really?
I just have to be in the mood to play them.
They've got to wine and dine you.
I don't
Yes.
even.
It was. I remember it was big on the 360. Lots of people played it, and I think I played the demo, but I never got into it.
Yeah.
Castle Storm though, looks good. Why don't you explain what Castle Storm is to people that might not know?
I don't know what Castle Storm is.
Why don't you, David?
I just watched the trailer. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've never played it. I think if the trailer looks
It's a
cool.
tower defense game. It looks awesome. You're in this castle.
Picture.
You have like these peasants trying to come and get to you, and you're just trying to kill them and keep them from getting to you. And I think there's split screen multiplayer on it as
So
well.
it's tower defense.
It's tower defense.
looks cool. I watched
it
the
looks
little
fun. It looks really
live
fun.
action
It
trailer
looks
thing.
fun.
How much is it?
I
I
don't
think
know.
$14.99.
USD.
USD.
Okay.
USD.
USDA. All right, Metal Gear Solid. Oh, actually, let's do. No, let's go with Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear Solid 5.
Do this one, yeah. Whatever
Hido-
story this is, because that chick looks pretty
That
damn
is
hot.
the chick in the trailer. Anyway, Metal Gear Solid 5 came
I know,
out
right?
with a. They have a
Oh, I
Q&A.
thought that was real. It's a
No,
CGI.
that's CJ. Yeah, they came out with Hido. They came out with a Q&A with
thought
Hideo
those were
Kojima.
real.
Nope, they're CGI too.
So
Oh
GameSpot is actually the one that has this story. So if you guys want to go over to GameSpot and check out the Q&A, I read it. It's really interesting. If you're into Metal Gear Solid, I thought I would do that for all our Metal Gear Solid fans.
Cool.
All right, Xbox Live. I'm going to save that for Deals with Gold because that's actually a pretty good deal. Next story. Xbox Live is awesome. So next story, Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yeah, I watched this.
10 minutes
This was gorgeous.
gameplay trailer of the prologue came out. and it looked really,
I wanted to cry.
really good. Yeah,
So good.
I saved that for the last news story because I think that's probably, for me anyway, that's the biggest news of the week because that game blew my mind. Like if there were
MBJ.
Do you
Video
remember?
Game Academy
Nah,
Award
yes.
to that 10-minute gameplay. That was
so
that,
good.
I bought it. Well, we'll buy it now. I didn't buy it, but I'm
What were you
going
going
to
to say? McSpicy.
Well, I mean, I just remember when I first saw it, and I was like, "That's the
E3.
game." Yeah, that game stood out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over all the others.
Yeah.
Was this game just because of the big owl thing that goes whoosh,
Oh,
and looks straight at the dude.
Yeah, with this white eyes and,
Yeah.
and it's light. The guy's like this little thing of light.
And it had that thing of you don't know what the game's about, and it looks really cool, so it's like, oh, I want to know more.
Yeah.
And then this comes out, and
the trailer.
oh my,
That is the
this
first
10 minutes.
10 minutes of the game.
And
First
it's
10 minutes.
so emotional. It's
It
like,
is.
do you know what it reminds me of? You ever see the movie Up?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know that
Oh,
like
yeah.
that first 3 minutes or
No
5 minutes,
speaking?
no speaking, just a montage of whatever's just a quick story.
And you're like,
oh, and you're like, oh man, and it's so you get so emotionally. I don't know. It's
Attached.
yeah.
I
It's
think
good.
games like this are fantastic for gaming. I think that it stands out in a world where everything is blowing people up and shooting stuff. This is telling a story. I think it's why Child of Light was so refreshing, and this looks like it would blow Child of Light out of the water.
I think it looks.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Child of Light was so refreshing because it was this fantastical, whimsical story about relationships and just something everyone could relate to, and it was happy, feel good, and that's what this is. That's what it feels like, anyways.
Yeah.
Just from the trailer.
Yeah.
Are
Like
we going to talk about it
whimsical
during the
yet-
discussion? This game?
This is the discussion.
Oh,
now.
this is the discussion.
we're going to talk about it because for those of you, we're going to talk about what happened in the trailer. So if you want to go see the trailer, maybe pause this.
Yeah.
And then
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
And here it comes.
Okay. So the little chubby guy. What I don't know what.
Ori.
I think of
that's-
him as
that's
like
Ori.
a panda.
That's Ori. Because if you listen to the trailer, I think you're from the perspective of the little bunny rabbit. Or the light. Because,
Whatever the little thing
yeah,
is. The
because he
little
says,
alien
remember
guy.
the night I lost Ori? And then it shows the story.
Oh. So yeah. Anyways, the fact that there's a famine, there's food disappearing, and then he gives his last
His
thing.
last
Oh,
one.
so good.
And then the panda dude is sitting there on the floor, and he goes to wake him up.
Oh.
And then
And-
pushes him over.
and just sleeps
and then
on
falls
him.
asleep on his stomach because
Oh, it's like
I
oh.
assume he's dead.
Let me tell you my favorite parts about that trailer, because I wrote them
Oh,
down.
so
It's
I
not a
think-
trailer. It's gameplay.
Well, it's gameplay. Sorry, yeah, gameplay. Because I think it excelled across the board in every category. Music, excellent.
check.
The
Beautiful.
music was excellent.
Check.
The environments were really cool. I liked how the back was moving, and then here's where
Oh.
you are, and then even the front on your screen was
Oh,
moving.
yeah.
Like
Child
when
of
the wind
Light
was
did that.
blowing.
It's
Oh, okay,
excellent.
yeah, I like that environment. Like
Excellent.
it's kind of like a 3D
2D
arts-
atmosphere.
Yeah. The art style was really good, but that goes along with environments.
And normally, can I say about the art style?
Uh-huh.
That vibrant look, I'm not a huge fan of. They do it perfect
Yeah.
in this. It's vibrant and full, but not
My
stupid.
My favorite part.
That makes sense.
My favorite part. The game director or the story director did an excellent job because the story direction was perfect. And my favorite part was when the little bunny. I'm gonna call him the little bunny because I don't know his name.
Yeah.
But when he runs and he finds the food and he's taking it back to Ori and the soft music is playing and you see the ghost of the memories of them building the
Oh,
bridge.
yeah,
You're
that was cool.
Yeah.
That part stood out
Well,
to me.
and
Like just
what-
the storytelling through, and they're not even saying anything.
No,
It's just storytelling
and it showed
through
you that
gameplay.
like as he's walking back, you get the impression that by doing that he's remembering,
Yeah.
thinking back without telling you
and
that's
they're
what he's doing.
close, they're and it just has the ghost
And
of
then
them
he
building
falls-
the bridge, and then them
He
exiting
falls
the tree
asleep,
and grab it.
and
Yeah,
then the light goes up to the
tree, and it's
Yeah.
so
The tree.
good.
Yeah.
Seriously, Video Game Academy Award to that 10-minute trailer. I mean, I've watched the. Yeah, I can't wait to play the rest.
If
of
you
the game.
guys are curious, go watch the trailer for that game. Check it out.
Is it
this 10-minute
gameplay,
gameplay.
10-minute
Gameplay,
gameplay. I
yeah.
keep
It's
saying
the
trailer,
first
yeah.
10
Trailer.
minutes of the game.
Yeah, it's excellent. It's
I watched it like 3
very
times.
well done. And I dare you to watch that and then tell me you don't want to buy that game.
Or cry.
or not cry. Or not be touched. And it's positive. We're all about positive gaming. I think this is a positive game.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
might get
it's really
positive,
good.
positive game of the month when it comes out.
So
Maybe of the year. Who knows?
We're already
Who
giving
knows?
it that award, and we
Who
don't
knows?
even.
The seal.
Done.
It's definitely got the trailer.
no,
Anyways.
I'm excited. I hope the rest of the game is just as good as that first 10 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
excited to get my hands on it, and I'll let you know what I think of the whole thing.
Dark is saying people are calling that little character the mother.
The chubby thing that
Yeah.
goes. Doom,
I kind of felt that
I thought
it
the
was
chubby
a
thing was
father.
Ori though.
I thought it was a father.
No, I
Figure.
thought it was a girl.
No, but see, Ori can still be the the bunny thing because it left that tree.
Oh, maybe it's
Because-
telling it from, I don't know. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the beginning, the tree was there, and then, or if that thing was Ori, it left. And remember when it,
Such
or
and
we,
so,
lo-
with the
Ori,
night we lost Ori.
Yeah, and so I think that feather thing is Ori too. I mean, we don't know.
Yeah.
But
I call it the light, and then I call it I don't know what I call the other thing.
The light and the mother.
And the mother.
the light
But anyway,
and the mother.
it was good. But I still can't stop thinking about that ghost part. The story direction, I can't
So
wait
good.
to see the next, hopefully,
the
couple
next
hours.
20 minutes.
The next 20 minutes of that game. Yeah.
Anyways, that's our news for
That's it for the
this
news.
week. It's kind of a slow news week, but kind of not with the patch notes on Destiny. With
By the way, when they came out with the cave patch, what they said on the patch
Oh.
notes was pretty.
so fun. I like they're rolling with it.
Yeah, I know.
well,
Like,
look
it's
what they
really
said.
good.
I mean, just below when I was reading these patch notes. I mean, but.
For those of you in the podcast that don't know what they said, why don't you?
I don't know word for word. Can you pull it up and then we can read it? But it was something like, the treasure cave minions are licking their
Oh
wounds.
yeah, that's right. That's
And
right.
they're deciding to think they're next or whatever. It was pretty
They're
funny.
falling back before
They're-
they fight again or something.
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
falling
Yeah.
back and licking their wounds
It's really good though. But I like that. I like the way they handle it. I like it's playful. It's not like
because they were single-handedly trying to take on all the guardians or something. It was pretty funny.
Did you
Oh
fight?
man.
Anyways, moving on.
Saving the day and your wallet.
Jordan, what can we purchase this week for as least money as possible?
Okay, so first this week, Xbox games or Xbox games with gold. Not this week, but I guess this week kind of. But anyway, in October, Xbox.
Saving the day.
Oh no!
Saving the,
Oh no!
Saving the
Oh! Technical
Anyway,
difficulties, everyone. Sorry.
this week in October, we are getting a new game, and not only are we getting a new game, a free game. New to Xbox One. We're getting Chariots. It's going to launch in October and be the games with gold for October as well. It's a 2D platformer. It looks really cool, and it's free. So why are you not excited for it?
Miss McSpicy, did you happen to? Sorry about that. I know you're eating your.
Hey, no, I'm a professional.
Yeah.
What's up?
Sorry, I totally zoned that out. Did you see that trailer of the Free Games with Gold Chariot this week at all?
I saw the
Is
announcement.
that the full title?
I didn't
not
see
just
the.
Chariot? I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
I didn't see the. I saw the announcement, but I didn't see any videos on it.
Oh, okay, Jordan. What did you think of it as you watched the?
I thought it
the
looked
trailer?
cool. It's kind of physicsy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a physics
because you're, like, rolling, you know
puzzler,
what I
and
mean?
you
Yeah.
got the. I loved the. There's like a ghost, the king that's a ghost, and you're trying to help him or something and going him down. I like it. I'm looking forward to it.
Now I
That's,
think we
that's
saw
getting
this,
right up my alley.
I think we saw this trailer a while back at one of the conferences because when I watched it again I was like, oh, that looks familiar. I think I've seen that. But it does look cool. I always like a good physicsy game, so they're
Yeah.
fun. But it's not only is it coming out on Xbox One, it's going to be the games with gold, and that's what's cool about it.
Yeah.
It's going to be free.
Yeah, I'm looking
So.
forward. Looking forward
For
to playing that.
October. Okay, in the UK for our UK
Brethren.
the Xbox One retail cut from £330 now.
Did
From
Did you lose your
300.
train of thought there?
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
Now,
Sorry, it's price cut. It's price cut to $330, not from $330. It was $349.99. Now it is a $329.99.
nice.
So, and I'm pretty sure that's the pound symbol, but I could
That
be
is.
wrong. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
make sure we're in the right
the
The
country.
pound symbol.
Yeah. It's
Pound.
Oh,
For pounds.
I thought you were
Currency.
talking about that, like the hashtag symbol. Okay, I'm back in the discussion, so let's do this.
All right. So if you're
Sorry.
if you're looking to buy an Xbox and you're in the UK, you can save £20 and go buy one now.
Buy it.
So
Buy
all
it
right,
right now.
This week's deals with gold. We got the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Woo!
33% off.
Isn't that game like?
I heard it sucks really bad. But that's okay.
But it's 33% off. Contrast. 33% off.
Woo!
Oh yeah, that
Looks
one.
interesting.
And yeah,
Looks
that one
interesting.
actually does look pretty fun.
I remember that one day.
That one day that we watched it with the flashlight, when you're like trying to solve a puzzle with the flashlight. in your
Yeah,
shadow.
I remember that. What happened to that game?
It's 33% off.
Okay.
And 1001 Spikes, 33% off.
I still play that game.
And it's
Nice.
33% off. You can just buy it again.
It's a hard game.
Nice.
I still play it because I want my cholesterol to increase or whatever. My anger. It's it's really bad if you have anger management issues. But
Gotta go
good
on lots
game
of
though. I
walks.
like it.
But that is all for the deals. I think the best deal is probably Chariot, new game and free game.
New game.
I think that's going next week. Next week's October, right? On Wednesday? Wednesday is October
yeah.
1st?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wednesday. Everyone, check your local Target at my local Target or our local Targets.
Check our local Target.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag was $19.99, brand new.
Oh,
That would
cool.
be worth it to pick up. I almost picked it up actually at that price. So, but then I went home and picked up Shadows of Mordor and another game, which I'll tell you about in a minute.
Oh, okay. I'm excited. Ooh.
Okay, it's FIFA 15.
Oh, you got FIFA 15.
For our European brethren, I got to play with them, man.
I
Gotta play.
gotcha.
I love that, and they have Ultimate Team just like Madden.
Oh, and
Oh,
since,
I
cool.
love that.
since we were talking about Chariot with Games of Gold, I should probably mention Chariot looks like it's a replacing Super Time Force for Games with Gold. So if you don't have Super Time Force yet,
Go grab
it real quick because that is a fun game.
Super fun game.
And it looks like there hasn't been an announcement for the other Games with Gold games, so it looks like we're probably going to get Crimson Dragon for another month.
We're not going to get Crimson.
No, we are going to
Oh,
have
I
Crimson
was
Dragon
confused.
as the other free game
Okay,
for another
yeah.
month. But I mean, you got to remember, guys, we still are in the infancy. Not even a year yet with
Not
this thing
even a
out,
year,
you
I
know.
know.
So
Looking forward.
so we'll
to
get to
That's enough, the both of you. Ouch!
Oh, she just interrupted you.
Hey, how do I unzoom?
That's right.
Do you want to go back in?
That
Oh, there we
means
go. Oh,
it's
there
time
we go.
to talk about
that's good.
what we've been playing and what we've been up to. And as always, we start with Mr. McSpicy. He had a big week, as did Jordtheman.
I had a bid week.
A bid week. A big week.
Oh, you had
Bid
a
week.
bid
Particularly last night. Mr.
Pendle
McSpicy,
Ryan.
please tell us what you've been up to in the world of gaming.
Really, honestly, it's been Destiny because I've been preparing for this raid that we did last night. It was a lot. That raid, I mean, we'll go into that later, was hard. That's all I have to say. It was very hard.
It was.
It was very enjoyable, satisfying.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And hard.
Fun enough. Oh, dear. So,
Okay, moving on.
well done, Jordan. Okay, so fun and hard, that's what it was, and we'll continue on. Destiny was and is the game. I love that game. I love it. I don't know what I'm going to do without that treasure cave, so luckily there's another one now.
Well, I still got to level up myself, and I've been enjoying doing that. I will say, I like it, and
I do too, yeah.
What are your thoughts on, since last time we spoke, the dailies that have come out, the heroic missions, the weekly ones? Thoughts? The Queen's Wrath?
I
fun.
have only played 2 missions of the Queen's Wrath.
And they were also hard.
They were and fun.
And fun.
And one of those didn't give me my reward.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Jeez.
I know it was a limited time. When I thought when they said the guaranteed legendary for a limited time, I thought it was going to be spanning the whole 2 weeks. But maybe it was only the first couple days.
Well, I mean, I did a mission and it didn't give me anything.
Okay, well that sucks.
But
No, that
I mean,
really does. I thought it was going to be guaranteed for the whole 2 weeks.
I know a lot of people are getting like the helmet 4 times in a row. So
Oh, I haven't gotten the helmet. Whatever I want, I don't get.
yeah, I know that's
So
this loot system. Oh, jeez. But no, I love the game. What I've been doing actually lately, because I was trying to prepare for this raid that we were doing. The loot cave really doesn't. I mean, it does great at leveling your Cryptarch. What it did great was level up your Cryptarch, which gave you every time you leveled him up, it gave you a good chance you're going to get a legendary item. What I decided to do, and Atomizer, shout out to him, showed this to me. He told me I can't tell anybody, so I'll just tell you guys.
So, okay. Yeah, let's keep it between us. Go ahead.
No, there's a mission that you can do that gives you 25 Vanguard points per mission, and it's the symbol that looks like
Captain America.
the Captain America shield.
Oh,
so,
the VIP mission?
well, no, like when you go
Yeah.
patrol,
kill the
yeah,
VIP.
kill the
yeah,
VIP.
that's all I focus on.
Yeah. So you can do that, and I this is me. I discovered. I'm sure this is out there too, but as I was trying to farm this mission over and over, because I would land on Mars, look for that, and then disappear, and then land on Mars, look for that. If it's one of the first 3 on that first part you land on, then I go and do it. Yeah. But I found out that every time you finish a mission, or every time you choose a mission, like, those little beacon things.
Yeah.
If you go up and choose, if you go land and the mission that you want to do is not there, go up to one of them, choose it, and then abandon it, and then it resets and they change. So there's a chance that it'll pop back up
For the VIP, yeah.
Yeah. So I've been doing that, and the reason I've been doing that is because the Vanguard has some pretty decent gear, and I was just trying to prepare for the raid. Yeah, but yeah. So that's what I've been doing. And then I'm also trying to level up the Future War Cult.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
For some,
I was reading. 'Cause
FWC.
Obviously, I was Googling a bunch. I was on the Google machine trying to find out how to level up fast once you hit level 20. And consensus fastest way is actually to join a faction first, because both PvP and PvE events go towards your faction thing, and their weapons aren't as good as the Vanguard, but it's good enough to get you to the next level.
The PvP one.
So join a faction first.
Well, what if you were to do just the
then
Vanguard
go and switch
faction?
to Vanguard. Well, just Vanguard is because you have to get to level 2 to even
to
be
get
able
armor,
Yeah.
and
armor,
then 3
yeah.
to get weapons.
Yeah, so it just takes.
I'm
a long
almost at
time.
level 3.
Oh, give me a high
Oh
five.
yes.
I think I need like 500 more points, and I'm there.
Yeah, that's only like 4 hours of doing the same thing over and over and over. So you're almost there.
Yep.
nice. Jordan, how about you? What are you up to this week?
I just played Destiny all week.
Destiny.
A
And
little
Destiny.
bit more Spartan Assault, but mostly Destiny. Yeah. Getting ready for that raid. That raid was super fun.
Yeah.
It was really hard. We were literally playing for 6 hours?
Yeah, and we had to. I have to say a couple apologies because we had David. You couldn't make it,
No, I.
and
no.
it's. I mean, trust me, it would not have.
No,
been.
it wouldn't have been fun.
We
I
would have
didn't
all
wanna
been
try.
pissed at you.
Oh yeah, I was watching you guys every time you died, and like everyone's kill to death ratio, and it was like everyone was pretty close, or not kill to death, but the kills. And I was like, I would have been the last one, or I
Yeah.
probably would have died the most.
I think
so.
our lowest level was Jordan at 25,
25,
and
yeah.
you can tell. I'm not saying Jordan isn't a great player. You are.
I think you should try and get at least
They say
my
26.
recommendation, because they recommend 26, and I think that's all good and fine. I think the reason they recommend 26 is because I personally think you need to have at least 1,000 defense on your
Yeah.
armor, and usually I'm at 1,000 right now at 25. But I'm at like 998 at 25.
Ouch.
But by the time you hit 26, I think that's when you have 1,000. So I think that's why they recommend. But at least 1,000 defense, because you get hit.
It's tough, yeah, and it's hard, and you have to spec up to a certain. You have to get certain weapons and everything, and it
Yeah.
was a lot harder than I was thinking.
No, yeah,
It really
I was
was.
glad.
Since you both played Destiny, and last night was a big night with Vault of Glass raid. For those of you who haven't yet made it there, it's the Vault of Glass. You have to be. When does it open up? At 23, I think, for you.
22 or 23. It pops up on the message saying you can now try the Vault
Yeah.
of Glass. I would not recommend it trying it
It's
at
a
that level.
It's a 6-player raid. And
Very challenging. Like we spent 2.5 hours on the first part, and when we were done, when we basically opened up, that's what we did. We spent 2.5 hours
Opening the door.
the raid. You know,
Which made me feel bad because I saw a YouTube video where people did it in 3 minutes. And I was like, oh, okay.
well, it was hard because you have to. We had to. I mean, I think we went and 3 or 4 times we went back and
just
rethought.
reset. And that's it right there. So your gear will only take you so far, I think. You know, once you get to your gear, that's all good and fine. I think it's the strategy, and that's what I like about raiding because it's a full co-op, strategic. You need to communicate, right? And what I liked about our group so much is because we were like, okay, let's do this. And we're like, this isn't working. And like a couple others in our group were saying, oh, let's try this. And then those started to work, and we started having a lot of fun. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, and what I was mentioning when you couldn't make it is we had to get someone on the fly, and we asked a couple people, and we had to ask some other people too, and I think we may have offended some of the community, and I hope we didn't. We're going to play with you more often. This raid is not just a one-time
it's not just a
thing.
one-time thing.
So, just heads up, if you were invited but then couldn't make it, sorry, we'll get you again.
But also thank you to the guys that did make it. Shout out to them, Dark Assassin, Shebrew, Toastmaster B, and MMA Oracle joined us, and they all did a good job.
We
It was a lot of fun.
It
with
was
them.
way fun. Shebrew
Shebrew kept cracking me up.
yeah, Shebrew, where he was living, I think he went till 3:30 in the morning. He had to go
go
to work
at
at
2
6.
hours later,
Like
right?
2 hours, yeah,
2 hours later.
And then what was funny is he was like, "All right, guys, I gotta go to work." And then like 20 minutes later, he was like still there. We're like,
was
"Shebrew,
still
what are
on
you
it.
doing?"
So this is how challenging it is. Dark said that you guys had a level 25, 4 27s, and 128.
And it
look how
was,
challenging
and
that was.
28 was Toastmaster B, and he is
he is a champion.
He is a good player, and
Excellent player.
We had to place him in certain spots that, I mean, it was very strategic where we put him. Our level 28. Not only was he, he's a very good player, but he was geared really well.
Very
so
well, yeah.
We had to think where to put him and where to put Jordan.
Yeah.
So because he was the 25.
So on having played this raid, I mean, this was a big deal coming out. A lot of the reviewers did not play the raid, obviously. Did this, when you look at overall scope of the game, raise your impression of the game?
Yes.
Lower it, keep it
It
the
made
same?
it so more. I've never experienced WoW, for example. I've never experienced raiding before, and I wasn't expecting this to be so hard. And you have to rely on each other. You have to sit back, figure things out. You have to communicate like crazy. You have to say, I have this specific weapon. Because some shields are certain elemental power, and you have to focus people down, and you have to switch weapons a lot. And it's very. I've never experienced this before, and
Yeah.
it makes it. I am a co-op player. I'm a multiplayer co-op. Those are my favorite kind of games, and this is absolutely what that was. This was co-oping on crack.
Yeah.
Is that a good
Yep.
way to?
Yeah, I agree with it. What I like about raids is it's not just. I feel like some of the dungeons in the game, I guess Nexus maybe being one of them, maybe not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just. The boss is really, really tough. There's a ton of health. Just shoot him until he dies, right?
Oh, yeah. Nexus is
Nexus is
like
one,
that.
right? I like the reason I like raids, and the same thing I like raids in World of Warcraft is the same reason. Is there's different mechanics. For example, the Templar parts 1, 2, and 3. One of the parts was the Fanatics. They dropped green goo. You cannot step in that green goo.
Don't step in the
Or
green
it
goo.
debuffs you. Or it debuffs you, and what happens is your screen gets darker and darker and darker, and then it eventually kills you, right?
You die.
When you do step in the green goo, you have to run down to the middle of the map and jump into the well of cleansings to cleanse yourself,
Oh,
and then
that's
get back
cool.
out and back to the fight.
And that's
I
right where
and that's
all
just-
the enemies are spawning.
Yeah, that's just
so
one.
you have to run
that's
past
just
all
one
the
mechanic,
enemies.
but that's what I like about raids in not only Destiny but in other games like World of Warcraft. Those mechanics. Same thing with the third part. Or even the little, it was kind of the dorky part where the music was going off, and we're like, oh, there's you had to shoot the oracles.
what
and
I
stuff.
figured out that was,
But that one by itself, that was coordination because we each had to stand in a certain area and call out. Like that was you needed co-op for that.
yeah. And it helped that we had somebody up above finding out
Yeah.
where they were first. And so what happens on that part is there's these little
Oracles.
or they're called oracles. There's these little locations that appear in one of 8 places, and it's random. And when it appears, you have to kill it, or it essentially, for simplicity purposes, it kills you.
Yeah, it'll give you a debuff and kill you.
Yeah, it'll give you a debuff and kill you. So you have to, and it's everywhere. And not only that, you're having these tough enemies spawn. There's monitors. There's big dudes, and so you're having to split people up. You're having to put like MMA over here. We're having to split up our classes because 2 of us can resurrect ourselves. Other people can. They're tankier, I guess. And so you move people around according to where enemies are spawning. And it was so hard, but so in a good way.
Yeah.
Hard in a good way.
Very
That's another
correct.
good one.
And I got a legendary drop from that fight.
Yeah,
So I got
so-
legendary arms. And then even just the fight after that where you had to use the shield and people would get debuffed and the guy with the shield, he had no gun or anything. He had to go around and cleanse people and then shoot the boss.
Huh, way
and
cool.
take that. Just the mechanics in the raid alone, I think, are what makes it so fun. And I wish they would make dungeons more like this. Or, sorry, not
Yeah.
dungeons. This isn't Warcraft. Strike
Strike
missions
missions.
more like
Well,
this.
this is a
Instead of
dungeon.
just uber boss and just shoot him down real quick.
That
You know?
GameSpot review never played this because he said it was very repetitive. This wasn't repetitive. This
Oh
was
no, this and that's why I wish they put a little bit more effort. Well, I don't want to say effort, but maybe something like that in let's say the Nexus. He drops green stuff
Yeah.
on the ground. Don't step in it. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
something little like that changes
Yeah, but
the
I
whole
think that that's-
dynamic of the fight.
Yeah, but that's the difference between raids and dungeons too.
Well, no, I mean
Right.
there's some well, I guess we're talking about different games, but yeah,
But
you know,
Strike.
but-
So It's meant to. I think the raid is the reward for those who have grinded it out to get to that level. Right?
But anyway, another shout out to those guys: Toast, Shebrew, Dark, and
I was
MMA.
jumping.
They did awesome. We had such a good group
I was
last
jumping
night.
in
Awesome
and out
job, guys.
because MMA was streaming it, and it was fun to watch you guys
Yeah,
play.
it
And then I would see like one guy would be left, and everybody's standing over here, and then he'd come run over
Okay.
here, and I'd hear you guys. Okay, guys, this is what we got to do.
Could you hear us?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can hear us. Oh,
So
man.
you were on MMA Oracle stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was streaming. Yeah. But anyway, those guys did awesome. We had a ton of fun.
And I
unfortunately, we didn't finish the raid because it took a while. Just so everybody knows,
6
that was our
hours.
first time blind play. I mean, we knew the basic mechanics, but we were
You
just going-
did. I didn't. I just had your notes.
Oh,
and,
okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want to see what we're talking about, it will be up on YouTube.
Yeah, we recorded this whole thing, so it's
next,
going to be
next week, Monday.
Yeah, I just got to throw it on there. So
Monday it will be.
do you want
going
us to
through.
do a? I mean, we'll talk about this later. How we'll put it on YouTube.
Yeah,
it will
but
be on YouTube.
It'll be as a Let's Play Vault of Glass.
Heads
Check it out.
heads up. We did have Toastmaster B, he is from Scotland, and so the language we had Toastmaster B and Shebrew.
International language.
So heads up, the language is more than PG
Well,
this time.
what'd you say? You can tell as we were getting more tired because there was a few more.
Yeah, with a couple more cuss words. So heads up,
hilarious.
we are a family show, but that playthrough is
No,
it gets intense later on.
We had a ton of fun though. All those guys, we did. It was a good stuff. I can't wait to do it again. So it was a fun raid.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, myself.
Can't wait for them to release more raids.
Myself, I played Destiny just to try and get to you, and I had tons of fun doing it. Doing that loot cave, though, there was one part where I did got like all these enchanted people, and they just kept coming super
Oh,
fast.
yeah, the
And I was
war?
with a bunch of
Oh,
the war.
I love those.
It was so fun.
When the-
so
I
fun.
can't. That's the best part of the 45 minutes you've been
Yeah,
sitting
that
there.
was so
Yeah, because
fun.
every once in a while the Fallen and the Hive will just spawn armies.
Spawn like
They'll
crazy.
go at each other.
You saw my
Yeah, it was your video that you have up there. It was so fun. But I played Destiny this week. Also played some more Madden Ultimate Team. That was fun. Love that game. McSpicy hopped in the stream when I was on eBay again.
Yeah, of
but
course. Toastmasters in chat. Then he says, "Don't blame me. It's just part of being Scottish."
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Just
True story.
listen to my mom yell at us.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Anyways, Madden.
How you liking Madden Ultimate Team? I saw you
Love
play
it.
the game.
I can tell you like it when I watch your streams. That eBay man, you get into that.
Dude, eBay is the best part. I had this good game and I missed the field goal and lost, and I missed it by that much.
It was like
Oh.
the Giants Super Bowl game.
Oh, so
Was it the Giants? Was it the
frustrated.
Giants that missed the field goal?
So, but I love that
Yeah.
game, and I've just bought FIFA. And so, for those of you who have FIFA, let me know. Let's play, man. I'm gonna be doing Madden Ultimate Team, or Madden Ultimate Team, FIFA Ultimate Team of that as well.
I don't mean to go back, but Shebrew had to reprimand me for my language.
Oh yeah, he did.
And when that happens, you know it's late and I'm frustrated.
I want your language, Mr. McSpicy.
Okay, go back to that. That's
That
funny.
is funny. That is really funny. I think that's it for games. Destiny and Madden for me.
And I've been watching games on Twitch. There's a lot of StarCraft 2 tournaments going on. DreamHack right now.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
I love that stuff. Just had to do
Beautiful,
that
baby.
too.
This next week there'll be a bunch of new games coming out. Just pre-ordered mine are.
I know. Woohoo. Are we doing that? That's not a co-op.
No.
No, but
No.
Is it?
Open
No, I don't think
world,
it's going.
single
Yeah.
player, good story, good reviews for it.
man,
Looks
I might
really
have to.
good.
I don't know if I'll get that.
We'll be
day
having
of.
so next week. Look for the Let's Play. Jordtheman's going to be doing the Let's Play on Shadows of Mordor.
Ow.
So
Attaboy.
Madden Ultimate Team, FIFA Ultimate Let's Plays going up. Destiny continued. Time Force also. So YouTube.
Spartan Assault will finish up.
Spartan Assaults that Jordan hates with a passion. Anyways, that's what we played this week. Next week we'll have some new games that we've played. But that means this music right here in my head.
Discussion.
Discussion time!
There it is. Oh my gosh.
It's time to enlighten your minds, to have them blown, to discuss, to converse, to hypothesize, to theorize. And I can't think of any more eyes to say.
Either can I.
Dang it.
Eyes.
Anyways, I got some questions, some emails this week, some questions from the community. First comes from Peter Hernandez
Peter Hernandez.
and Eric Jennings. It's a combo question. They both
And
asked
Eric
the same
Jennings.
question. The closing of the loot cave, good or bad? What is your thoughts on it? Good or bad? And was it cheating? That discussion is out there on the
No, it's
internet
not cheating.
right now.
I'll tell you that.
let's
It's
start
not
with
cheating
Jordan.
right now. If it's in the game, it's not cheating. That's just how it works.
Well,
you know,
yeah, but
well, okay. To an
if it's not an
if it's not an I guess that is an exploit.
It's a total exploit.
But it's
they
not-
did not mean to do that.
Put it this way. I see a lot of comments. People should be being banned or what?
For farming?
No, look that. As much as I like Bungie, that was Bungie's fault. That was a bug on their end.
Yeah,
That
and
people found out about.
And ethically, that does not hurt other players. There's
Yeah.
exploits in other games where they can use exploits to
And-
hurt other players, like Call of Duty 5, for example, where they go under the maps and shoot up above you,
Yeah.
and you can't see them. That hurts other players. This doesn't do that, at least directly.
And from what I ask you this question: what rule in the game are they breaking?
They're not.
There's an enemies coming out of a cave and they're shooting them.
There-
That's all they're doing. Yes, it's an exploit, but there's no
Well,
no rule breaking of it. You know what I mean? It's not.
It's farming. I mean, is it
Yeah.
any different than in Guild Wars going on the farming runs in sequential order
No,
with a group of
it's
people?
same thing.
Same thing.
Personally,
That's not the intent of those.
I think gear-wise, Cryptarch it worked perfectly. Gear-wise, though, I think it only took you to a certain point.
Yeah,
and then your bang for your buck was a little
but it was the Cryptarch that.
yeah, it was the Cryptarch that was it. But for example, once I hit like 24, that's really kind of was where I was stalemated at because
Yeah.
I mean, you may have gotten 3 legendaries in 1 hour.
No,
I got 0.
all my
you know what
legendaries
I mean?
I got from the Cryptarch. Like,
Oh, really?
leveling up.
Oh, okay.
Everything,
leveling up
like
the
all
Cryptarch.
the legendary drops I think I got at total of all the time I spent there was probably 7 or so purple drops.
Uh-huh.
Those were all blues
Yeah,
when
okay.
I
did them. So you
identified them.
I think what was because of the drop being so random, there's really no. Hey, you're getting so many legendaries per hour. There was none of that because it's completely. I went an hour and all blues. You know what I mean? And
You
most
got
of
all
that,
blues?
Most of that was green, actually.
well,
you know
blues
what I mean?
are where it's at.
No,
I mean,
blues are
don't
still
expect
good.
Purples
No,
there.
blues are still good. But that's what I'm saying. Once you hit that 24 mark, 23, 24,
and that's where blues. That's
there
where blue
starts-
gear
yeah,
gets to you.
There
Gets
start
you to. Yeah.
stalemating. You know, that's
Yeah.
why you need to
Gotcha.
get legend. But anyway, so I think it kind of bottlenecks
So
you at a certain
closing
point.
it, is it good for the game?
Long term, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, the one of the points of these games is grind, and this shortens that grind significantly. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, it took you out of doing the intention of the game,
yeah.
which is the
Yeah,
missions,
I
the
think
patrols.
long term, and that's why they have to do it. I think long term, this fixes, because once people get to a certain point, they're done, right? Does that feel?
Yeah.
You're done, and this shortens that. So I think, I don't know, for the health of the game and for the community, yeah, it's a good thing. But man, it was a fun run.
Yeah.
So
Well, to me, like it was fun at first, but I couldn't sit there for hours and just shoot it.
I
You know
could.
what
Are you
couldn't.
kidding?
So,
You should see the
That's
smile
why.
on my face.
so, but anyway, I don't think it was cheating in any way, unless you can validly say what game rule were they breaking.
Yeah.
because they weren't breaking any rule.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
there's a discussion on the internet I was reading, and
Oh, there's a
they
lot
were-
of
they
people
were
that
going
saying they
back
should
and-
be banned.
and
It's that I
debating
don't.
it.
I don't
There were
see that.
people that saying the people dancing in the caves to stop it should be banned too. So it was a both-sided discussion.
I
Hey,
think it's hilarious.
You're not breaking any rule games, like you said. It's not hurting any other
I
players.
think that's the key.
That's the
Right.
key, yeah. Because I mean, technically, the people going under the maps aren't breaking the rules of the game, like in Call of Duty, or doing the elevator trick on Modern Warfare 2, where you go way up high and you can shoot straight down. They're technically not breaking rules, and that's not a modded box that they're changing files.
That's just a glitch that they exploited.
Exactly. But the fact that they are hurting other players makes that unethical.
Yeah, but even that glitch though, that's not the player's fault. You know what I mean? Hey, if I found that glitch, yeah, I'm gonna use. I'm probably not gonna use it all the time because
But
it is
still,
cheap.
but the fact
But
that it's hurting
that's-
other players,
that's-
and those players, like for me, so Modern Warfare or not Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 5. Okay, I had that game for 2 weeks. There
Yeah.
was a time where in 3 maps in a row, I got shot from under the map by these 12-year-old kids that told me to F my mom. So I that day took that game right back.
Yeah, but see, that's
Never played it again.
I think when it gets to that point, because what I think is cheating is like the aimbots and hacking, all that stuff. That is completely cheating, and you should be banned for that, right?
Yeah.
But I don't like those glitches because they're cheap glitches. But that is on the developers. The developer needs to fix that. That's where you find a good developer from a bad developer, right? I mean, They need to go in and address those issues. And you can't tell me that they don't know about them.
Yeah.
As soon as they start happening, I'm sure they
could
they
say
probably
that.
have lists of servers saying what players are doing what most, and you know what I mean.
And then you have these hardcore MMO players, or what you would call those that work really hard to get these legendary items, and then you see those players are seeing the cave guys. And they're getting upset, and they're going there and dancing in the cave. So people, you got to do this the hard way, you know.
I don't agree with that. I feel like I used to play World of Warcraft religiously for quite a while. Since it came, vanilla till the latest expansion. If there was an easy way to get gear, I was like, let's do it.
I know,
because it's such a grind when something like that happens. You bum rush it.
Let's go before they pack it. Go!
I know, and I'm with you.
That's exactly how it was.
I'm with you. I'm just saying, like, in that perspective, the elitists, let's call them that. What is
snobs? The gaming snobs.
Well, I mean, what's the difference between them seeing that and then never playing the game again because that's what the game is like, apparently in their eyes, and then me playing Call of Duty 5 and getting map hacked or whatever it was, shot from under the map and taking the game back for the health of the game. Yeah. They need to stop these.
I agree that Bungie should have patched that.
Yeah,
but if there's an easy way to, because it was such a, I don't know. To me, it wasn't a big thing. You know what I mean? Because I felt that it only really kind of got you to 23, 24, and then you had to get your legendaries. And at that drop rate, your bang for your buck wasn't rewarding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't, but
it was so
fun. It was funny, yeah, and it was fun.
It was funny. And I remember, okay, I'm kind of a douche. Okay, I'm just going to say that. I attempted this, put a rubber band on the controller, and go for a walk. I tried that, and, apparently my battery died on the controller, so shame on me, and I deserve that.
Yeah, karma.
I know, it's total
game
karma.
Comes back. No, is it an exploit? Yes. Did it need to be fixed? Yes. Is it breaking the rules, or should players be
cheating?
banned cheating?
No, because everybody
like
bum
I
rushes.
said, when
like I said, everybody bum rushes.
Yeah, you do. Before they patch it, run out and get it.
3 gear, go!
Let's do it, everybody. Everybody. Oh man.
So. Next question, and our last question, comes from Adam Sandoval.
Adam Sandoval.
Hello, Adam.
He poses this question. It's kind of a fun, get-to-know-you question. He says, you're stuck for a month at a hotel in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what we're doing, but we're there. The only thing that it has is an Xbox One.
You can check out, but you can never leave?
Yes. The only thing that it has is an Xbox One and food. You're only allowed 3 games and 1 app. What are your
Xbox One?
Yeah. What are your 3 games and your 1 app?
Netflix.
Jordan goes with Netflix for the
Amazon Instant Video.
Amazon Instant Video. Oh.
That's my app.
I would probably go with either one of those. Netflix or
I mean,
Instant
it's the
Video.
same thing.
Yeah.
Then I would go first game, Master Chief Collector's Edition.
Wait,
Has
are
to be
these
currently out already.
Oh my
3
gosh!
games.
If I'm stuck in a
3
hotel
For a full month?
Wait, currently, so right now it can't
4
be.
months.
We can't be at a hotel in like 2 months.
No, it's
Do
right
I have
now.
internet connection?
Destiny.
Of course, yes.
Then I'll download all the other games digitally.
No, you can only. It locks
The internet
you.
only
It
allows
locks
you to download.
I can. I have a credit card. I can get whatever game I want.
First game on your list.
Destiny.
Destiny.
Yeah,
At
I would
this
say
point,
Destiny. That's a game that, by the time I'm actually doing something, I've already put in 100 hours.
Plus,
so.
that game gets patched. It's been updated.
But
Dang,
see, that's
I
only
don't know.
game. But
Destiny-
see,
okay, I'll
we
go
have 3
Destiny.
choices.
3
If it was
choices.
down to 1, it would make this conversation interesting.
I would do
No, 3, go
Destiny, Madden as my second one.
Yeah, see, because
I would do Madden as my second one.
list.
And then
Nope.
as my
Oh, I'm
third one, I would do. I already got my shooter cover. I got my sports cover.
See, I don't know. I might go Titanfall
Action
instead of
adventure
Destiny myself.
Action adventure.
Really, why?
Just because the quick, short multiplayer, like the hop in, hop out,
So
different experience.
You
every
like
time.
quick and short? Is that what you like?
Quick and short, or fun and hard is nice.
Oh man!
Titanfall, just a different. It's faster. I can get in, get my fix, and get out.
But there's so much to be said about
All right.
a game where you can.
I would
But the
go
longevity
build
of Destiny, yeah.
Destiny, Madden, Diablo 3.
Oh.
Those are my 3 games right there.
Mostly because Destiny is ever-going, and it'll always be patched and expansions. Okay. Madden for my sports. Diablo, same reason as Destiny, but I really like the story. And, yeah.
Man, this is hard. And fun.
Diablo also gets
Okay, I'll say Destiny. I will say Destiny.
But I feel Diablo and Destiny are basically
we're
the
talking
same time.
30 days.
30 days. Destiny.
Imagine what you could get in 30 days
I'm
in
throwing
Destiny.
I'm throwing in Madden. So Destiny was
Actually,
my long-term game.
You know what?
I'm not throwing in Diablo, even though I do love that game.
No, I take Diablo out as well because Destiny basically.
Because Destiny,
is
Diablo,
yeah.
same style of game. I'm throwing in Madden, and then I'm throwing in probably an Assassin's Creed at this point.
Yeah, so look at what Dark Assassin's
Something
saying in
different.
chat.
Something
Look
different.
what he's saying. If X1 did the raid, he would say Destiny.
Yeah, no. I'm just thinking like for 1 month if I had to play.
Wait,
over
are
and
we
over, I'd
all
get
in a
my
hotel
most
room
fun.
together? Because then we can bring 3 each differently. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, I
And
like
we can
it.
have a total of 9 games.
Man,
That way we can have every game
that's
on
like
the system.
that's every game out. So
No, okay, I'll say Destiny.
Yeah,
it's
you know
not
what,
that
I'd
I was
change
just
it.
thinking what
I'd
is
change
fun?
it.
Variety.
I'm going, because Destiny and Diablo say, I'm going Destiny, Madden, and Trials, and that's my final go.
Oh, Trials.
Trials
Didn't even
because
think of
you
Trials.
stole mine. Trials was one of
it's a
mine.
different genre of game.
You got your bases covered.
Okay, final, locked, set. Jordan's got Destiny.
Those are mine.
Trials, Madden. Mr. McSpicy.
I don't.
Okay, I've got Destiny.
We got to open this up to more consoles.
I got
There's just
mine.
not enough games for.
I got mine. Destiny, Madden, but Forza.
Ooh, Forza's
I
easy.
I
like.
have games on my PC.
like
I would have
that
picked
I
Forza
want.
Horizon, but it's not
You
out till
can't
Tuesday.
pick-
So
I
I can't
can't
take
bring my
You
PC.
cannot bring your PC.
it.
Your
The
PC
Xbox
is your
technically is a
console.
PC, if you really think about it.
So
So-
it's a console.
The X
Well,
stands
yeah,
for
it's a computer.
direct
You know,
X.
It does have modified Windows 8, right? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
Modified
console-
crappy software.
Hey, so we could play Destiny together and Madden together.
Uh-huh.
You look at me.
Pressure.
Well, I already said Destiny. You stole my Trials.
So what?
Destiny's
You
there.
can bring
and
Trials.
Destiny
No,
Trials.
I want
What's your third
Trials.
game?
The third one is the tough one because honestly, I despise sports games.
Just bring Watch Dogs or something.
Ooh.
Even though I kind of
You're
don't
so
like that
judgmental
game.
and close-minded.
Well, I do like Watch Dogs. I like Watch Dogs.
But you
Yeah,
know
I like
my.
Watch Dogs.
I don't like sports games. I mean, I did like. I think what was it like the 1996 FIFA on the Super Nintendo. I love that game. It's in the game.
It isn't the game.
I just remember that, and I actually bought the. I mean, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. I bought that like the Super Nintendo extendable controller, so you could play up to 4 players.
yeah, I remember
or is
that
it
thing.
6 players?
6.
Yeah,
6. Yeah.
that was really cool. I thought I was a really cool kid when I.
You were a cool kid.
You know what? I was.
You were a cool kid.
No, I think.
Destiny Trials and drum roll. 1001 Spikes.
No, that game. Well, you know what? Yes, 1001 Spikes. I think I would take that because it would take me 30 days to beat it. It would take a long time to beat it, and
And if you're stuck in a hotel in the middle of nowhere, you're probably already mad.
yeah.
So.
You're already pissed off.
No, yeah, I think I would take that. I think I would. I love that game. I do. I like it more than Diablo. I'll
This
say
is a
it.
question we should come back to at the end of the year because
Yeah.
when there's more,
I would have
games
picked
out,
Forza
it'd be super
Horizon
interesting.
if it was end of the year instead of Trials.
Forza's
But-
way good.
You haven't played it really yet.
I
just
played the demo.
Okay, so you would pick the demo.
Yeah, I'd take the demo with me.
All right. All right. Well, that's it for this week. That's all, folks.
Yeah, I like it. I'm still thinking about my games. I like 1000. I don't care what the ratings are in that game. I love that game. I'm bringing that one.
McSpicy, why don't you announce our new streaming strategy /
Strategia.
that we're changing
Oh.
up how we stream. Check the calendar. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
We've talked a lot about this. We want to grow this community. I think everyone agrees that this community is freaking awesome.
Freaking awesome.
Freaking.
And we're trying to grow this community, positive gaming community, in a way where we're just strategizing how to make it bigger. And we have been streaming every day during the week except Thursdays, because we used to do a couch cast and we stopped doing that because we do couch cast just
Well, basically
naturally.
Couchcast, yeah.
That's naturally what we do. But we are going to stop streaming every week. We had a schedule where I would stream Monday, Jordan You were Tuesday.
I was Wednesday.
You were Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. See.
Yeah, it was Tuesday.
But anyways, we were spending a lot of time doing that, and we want to spend our time because we don't get paid for this. We don't. We have jobs. We have a limited amount of time, and we want to be able to bring this community to a place where it is growing and people can find gaming enjoyable and find friends to play with and everything. So we are stopping the streaming schedule. We will be streaming. It'll be for not important, but for
New releases.
new releases. We're going to stream for new releases.
Yeah.
It'll be on the calendar. It's not like streaming's
So
going away.
instead of every day of the week one of us streaming, it will be a few times a month. We'll all be streaming one game or something like that. So.
And we're focusing a lot on Let's Play since the YouTube community is very popular. Not popular, but very big. We're trying to think of ways to get this community as big and as good and as great as it has the potential to be. So, does that answer the question?
Yeah,
I mean,
we want to be where the community is, and right now the community is not necessarily in streaming; it's on YouTube. So.
yeah. So
look for those Let's Plays.
Streaming will still take place.
And just look for the calendar, x1bros.com/events, and you'll be able to see what we're doing there. What will you be up to this week working on? Tell us all about it, Mr. McSpicy.
Where did you say? Where am I going to be this week?
What are you going to be doing this week? What are you going to be working on?
I'll be still playing some Destiny, although I'm pretty busy this weekend, but I'll start strong next week. I'll be doing Destiny. I'll do my regulars, Hearthstone, StarCraft.
You guys going for another raid this week?
We can. I can't. We probably can't do it. Maybe next week. The raid resets every Tuesday.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because we only made it halfway. So
next week you guys should do it again.
I
want to watch.
No, you should gear up.
If I'm up there, I will join you guys.
Gear up.
If I'm up there, I'll join you guys.
Come on.
I probably will be.
But you have until Tuesday because Tuesday you're going to be playing Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah, I am going to be playing Shadow of Mordor. That'll be man.
So, and I think I'm going to hop over and hang out here while you do. If you're playing that night,
yeah,
I'll swing by at 1 in.
I might be sick though. You don't.
Oh yeah, I'll bring gloves and I'll wear a mask.
Okay, good.
So that's what I'll be doing. I won't be streaming Monday, obviously, for the reasons we mentioned. But yeah.
Any Let's Plays?
We are going to be putting. We are going to be. We're still doing the Destiny thing. I'm the one in charge of the Destiny Let's Plays. So we did that raid. We have a lot of people requesting to watch it actually. So, and it's pretty good. It's funny. It's a good time.
I can't wait.
It's a good time. We'll be throwing that on YouTube within this week. So that's what I'll be working and spending some time on.
Nice, Jordan. How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do that Lord of the Rings game, Shadow of Mordor. Yeah. So that game looks pretty fun. I'm excited to play it. So
yeah,
I'm gonna be doing that.
Let's Plays coming out of that this next week. Yep. And your Destiny, and you're probably.
I'm still gonna play Destiny. You know, always get more gear and do some strike missions.
Yeah, this kid, he has
bounties and stuff. So.
He does not sleep sometimes.
Well, I want to finish off my Vanguard. I'm seriously like 500 points away, so all I got to do is 50 moon mission.
What is the Vanguard cap
mission.
at?
3.
Is it just 3?
Well, I don't know
because Cryptarch's like 24, right?
Well, I
don't even know what the Cryptarch is.
I want to get to level. I don't know if the cap is 3. I want to get to level 3 because then I can buy the weapons.
Oh, okay.
So,
cool.
So yeah, that and Shadow.
Myself,
of Mordor,
I will be playing Shadow of Mordor this week. I'm looking forward to that. Coming out. Madden Ultimate Team Let's Plays will be coming up. Madden Ultimate Team, FIFA Ultimate Team also, and Metro 2033 just filmed a bunch of Let's Plays for that. Those will be dropping like it's hot next week.
Like it's hot.
I will be doing strike missions and stuff to try and catch up to these guys. So if you're on and you see me on, I will be on. Invite me to a strike mission, please, because I need help. I need help. I gotta catch up.
Do the dailies.
Everybody
Those
are
big.
Everybody in chat is saying you will love the raid, David. Gear up.
Okay, yeah. I'm there.
The raid brings this game to another level.
I'm there. So I will probably be doing that late at night on Monday night, Tuesday night. Actually, just every night next week, I will be trying to level up. So if I'm on, invite me. I will be on. So there you go. And that's us.
Cool.
Check us out, iTunes. Thanks everyone that has rated us. It really helps. If you haven't yet rated us, go over and rate us on iTunes. Leave a review. Where else? Facebook. Like our Facebook page. I'm trying to plug everything. It's hard.
Yeah.
Everyone's already turned off the podcast at this point.
Yeah, we're done. Then,
We're
yeah.
out. We're out. Check us out. Facebook.
Got something to
No, just waving.
Oh, hey, wait.
Gamer tags. Mr. McSpicy.
At Mr. McSpicy. I am Mr. McSpicy everywhere. Steam, Twitter, Xbox Live. Just feel free to friend me, and we will game it up.
Jordtheman XOB.
Everywhere except for Twitch. At Jordtheman_X1 Bros.
And I am,
Steam, blah, blah, blah.
And
everywhere.
I am X1 Bros, a.k.a. X1. Keep it real. See you guys in the land of Mordor. And in the Chromadrone.
Cosmodrome.
Cosmodrone!
The Chromadrome.
The Chromadrone with your chromosomes.
Oh, my goodness.
And also on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Until next time.
See you guys. Thanks for listening.